Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a very quick video about how to have a inexpensive cake smash for your 1-year-old baby. By inexpensive, I mean like $10. I know that doesn't sound very practical or realistic, but it is. And I know because I just did it for our baby who just turned 1 a couple days ago. And typically a normal cake smash session with a professional photographer could range anywhere, depending on who you go with, from like $100 and upward. And you can get your own cake, or sometimes they're all inclusive and they have a cake. But when I was looking, I was reading around the average of like $100 to $150. And if you go that route, that's great. But sometimes we don't have $150 just to like fork out for a few pictures. I have done both. I've had the elaborate cake smash where I ordered a custom cake. I actually ordered 2 custom cakes. I ordered one for her to smash the day before her birthday so that I could like edit and post the pictures on her birthday, and then I ordered another cake for her birthday. And so I felt like it was a challenge. Like I was kind of thinking, I want to do the cutest cake smash that I possibly can for her on the lowest budget possible. And I think that I was pretty successful with that. And I think they came out really cute. I love them just as much as I do the ones I did of my second baby on her cake smash day. And I think that I love them equally. I love them just as much. The only difference is that one was around $100 and one was $10. And I will tell you exactly how I did this cake smash for our baby Graceland for $10. Actually, it was probably even less than $10. So here we go. The first thing I did was I decided to make the cake on my own. And actually, I got the inspiration from someone's blog, and I will link it below. It's got the recipe for the cake if you guys want to follow that. It was so easy, and that was really helpful. So I made my cake. I had all the ingredients I needed at home, but if you don't and you wanted to just buy like a boxed cake mix, you could easily do that as well for super cheap. And I just bought the canned icing, and it was actually pretty good. I'm not usually like a fan of icing either, but it was pretty good. And I just found a YouTube video on how to make the little rose things on the cake, and I can also link that below. I'll also provide a link for the icing because I think it was only like $4. If you don't feel like baking a cake and you aren't confident in your ability to make like a cute cake, which I really like wasn't, but I just decided to go for it anyway. But I happened to notice at Walmart in the bakery section a very cute little cake that looked like it was a perfect cake for a first birthday. It was like a baby size cake, and it was decorated and it was cute, and it was only $5. So that's always another option too. You don't have to make your cake. I made this little topper for the cake using chopsticks that I had in my utensil drawer, some cupcake paper things. I cut out the little flags and a little string and tied it across, wrote 1 on the paper, and put it in the cake. So that was my topper. So the icing was $4. I bought a $1 bag of multicolored balloons, and I bought a backdrop decoration. That was $2.50. With the backdrop, the balloons, and the icing, that was $7.50. And that doesn't include the ingredients for the cake. If you were to buy like a $2 box of cake mix, then there you go, you're at $9.50. And that's it. And you know what? She loved it. She had so much fun. She played with the cake for about 10-15 minutes, which is exactly how long Julia smashed her cake. And she had just as much fun. And so I feel like I have a little bit of like insight because I've done it both ways. And I can tell you that the cheaper way was just as great and just as fun. And I took the pictures on my phone this time. I can give you some tips for that too, because now with the way the phone cameras are so amazing, you can take some beautiful, beautiful shots. There is a great photo editing program, Adobe Photoshop Express, the app you can download right onto your phone and do some beautiful edits on your pictures. And watch till the end. I'll show you some photo editing techniques that you can do right on your phone. Also, the app is free. Find a nice, clean, open space in your house, no carpet or anything that's gonna get all messy. Clear out the space. We just happen to have this empty front room, and that's what we used, but you could easily find like a blank wall in your kitchen or maybe in a dining room or something. Make sure the floor is super duper clean and wiped down, and make sure everything's cleared away so you don't have any distractions in your pictures. And make sure you have a good light source. I would always recommend using a nice brightly lit area, like from daylight is ideal. Make sure also that your baby is not like overly tired or just ate a big meal, or they won't be as interested in their cake. Try to utilize what you already have. If you already have some decorations tucked away, try to be creative and find a way to reuse them. Balloons, you don't have to fill them up with helium. I got a bag of 20 balloons for $1. And she had so much fun playing with them, probably more fun than she would have had if they were just floating up where she couldn't really get to them or even notice them, because babies are crawling around and they're little people. So having a bunch of balloons all over the place was really fun for her. I filled them up the night before and I left them out all over the house for her to play with. So by the time we finally did the cake smash, she wasn't all like, what are these? And all excited and distracted by the balloons. For the outfit, a diaper. Use a diaper. They're gonna get so messy. We used a headband that she had just been given for Christmas by her grandma and a diaper cover that I had tucked away. It was a little big on her, but it was fine. We made it work and it was really cute. Everything came together really well. And I think it came out really cute. Grayson's cake smash.
Yeah.
It was cute, right? And it was fun, and we were all there for it, and it was a great time. Have fun and enjoy it, because it's only a one-time thing. So I hope this helped you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, so we're going to start with opening our Adobe Photoshop Express app. I'm going to start with this photo. And this is the unedited version, straight out of the phone. This is exactly what it looked like after I took it. So usually what I do is I come over here to the corrections adjuster tool. And there's pre-made filters and stuff like that you can do if you just want to add something else to it. But I like to do my own manual adjusting. Oops. So I'm going to undo. Then I go to the adjuster tool, and I like to start by going over to the shadows option, and I just lift the shadows, and that just makes the picture brighter without overexposing it or brightening up anything else. It just brightens up the darker areas, and you can zoom in and see how it's doing that. And so I do that, and then I come over here to exposure, and I just pull it up a little bit because I don't want to overexpose it. And then the next thing I usually do is go to the noise adjuster, and the noise is like the graininess, so that will adjust that and kind of soften it up a little bit. Especially with the texture of the wall, it just makes it less noticeable and gives you a smoother picture. And as you can see, there's this eyesore wall socket thing. So come over here to the patch tool, which it looks like a band-aid, and you adjust the sizing there, and then just tap it, and it blends it right in, and it selects from a different part of the picture and replaces it. So that's gone. And then the next thing I like to do is I go back to the adjuster tool, and at the top you'll see correction, split tone, blur, which you can play around with all these different kinds of tools, but this is just to show you a really simple way. And so then I go to Vignette and bring that up like that on the amount. So that's how much brightness or darkness you're putting around the perimeter of the photo. And then you can choose how far in you want it to go or how far out. I usually just like to try and do the corners, and then the feather is how much it fades and how gradually it fades. So I like to give a nice blended look. And I might up the amount a little, midpoint, and then the feather like that. And I like that. That's pretty good. So then I just click next and save. If you want to do another one, you just go back. It'll say, do you want to save changes? But you already did, so you just click don't save. You can see the edited ones there at the top. And then I'm going to do this one next to show you. So for this, I would just crop that little thing right out. Same thing. Adjust the shadows, lift the shadows like this. Add a little bit of the brightness, a little more brightness. Adjust the noise. that. And then same thing, the vignette, feather. I think that looks good. So next, and save. So you can see that was super quick, really easy. The app is free. I use Photoshop on my computer. This is such a great little accessory to it. You can download right onto your phone to do quick edits like this, and you can see what a difference it makes in the before and the afters of these photos. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope this will help you take some beautiful pictures of your cake smash or anything else that you are doing. So that's all. Thank you guys so much, and please like this video, please subscribe.